just wanna sing my song.
We're back.
Welcome back. Oh, go ahead, bro.
No, you got it already.
Oh.
You might as well
Oh,
finish
yeah,
it.
Yeah, well, welcome back, everyone. Bienvenidos, mi gentes. We appreciate you listening to us talk that talk. Talk from that perspective that it needs to be heard. So, as we get back, we're talking about the whole abortion issue, Roe v. Wade. We're talking about it from the male perspective, because again, all these females they gotta get pregnant by somebody.
True.
You know what I mean? They talk as if this is a women's issue. Is it a women's issue?
But also, yeah, to kind of, go to the flip side,
Uh-huh.
I have seen some situations where, like, a chick gets pregnant and she wants an abortion, but the guy doesn't. Right?
Yeah.
And so, yeah, how does that fare in the argument? Like, if I get a chick pregnant and
Uh-huh.
she don't want the kid, but I do,
Right.
is it entirely her choice? Because that is half of my seed.
That is half of your seed. Now, see, for me, like, my opinion on that one is that is her body, so she can choose whether or not to abort that. Again, that's between her and her doctor. But that's the problem, is that us as men, because we do not actually carry this child, we can't make that ultimate choice. That's going to be between them and their doctor. I mean, yes, we're half of the child, but you know what I mean? Like, we just have to realize that we are not the same.
No, we're not. We're
Right.
gonna be there after the baby's born. Not
Exactly.
While, not while we're there for like the 2 minutes that we help make the baby.
2 minutes?
2 minutes, give or take. Some guys that's a little longer, 3 maybe.
That's
If
a
you're a
mess.
quick one like me,
I mean,
one and out.
I
One and out.
I was there for about.
I got asthma, bro. I start coughing.
Uh,
That shit start getting to my lungs,
Or, like, you get a chick pregnant
Mhm.
and she wants an abortion, but, it's illegal to have one. And the government is like, oh, yeah, since we've outlawed abortion, you got to get your nuts clipped.
mm,
How would y'all feel about that?
Nah, because
Yeah.
I'd be like, I'm not gonna. No, I'm not clipping shit.
Well, see, when it comes to men like that, people will start to like, nah, that wouldn't happen. I mean,
that would happen.
you know what I
I
mean?
mean,
We're
when
telling
it
women
all-
what to do.
Would it though, with all those men in the fucking office? Would it really?
No, but I'm saying, like, that scenario that's a real scenario.
I mean, no, it is a real scenario.
You know.
It is, but at the end of the day, it's like, would it really ever happen? No. I mean, do I think that the courts are gonna overturn shit and make it to where there's stipulations on when you can have an abortion? More than likely, because they're not gonna leave it like this forever.
No, they're overturning Roe v. Wade.
Yeah,
Bro, like, it's
gonna
going
get
to happen.
overturned. Like it's not gonna stay
Yeah.
an issue. Just like everything else, COVID's not an issue no more. I mean,
Yeah, like, it's
Ukraine ain't an issue no more. Like I guess
They can force women to do something with or without their body. Who's to say they're not going to do anything about men and our bodies?
well, see, that's the thing, is that because and that's the thing about the people in the room when they make their decisions. A lot of times they're thinking about people like them. You know what I mean? It's the same reason why, slavery wasn't illegal at the beginning of the Constitution, because those dudes weren't thinking about slaves, because there were no slaves inside the room where all that discussion was going on. They were rich white Christian men, so they were thinking about rich white Christian men.
Like, because if they abolish Roe versus Wade, there might be those people that will try to come to the other end of the argument. Like, okay, like, you made abortions illegal,
Mm-hmm.
but now all males, like, from the time, like, how old are you when you can start, like, ejaculating? 13?
Yeah,
So
usually
they say,
13.
like, yeah, like, okay,
Uh-huh.
abortions are illegal now, but once a boy hits 13, he gotta get a vasectomy and can't get it reversed until 21.
Ooh, that's
see
gonna
that?
be rough.
Well, see, that's
right.
that. But at the
Now we're gonna
same-
be like, oh, hold on, my
But then
body,
you-
my choice.
But then you'd have a generation of kids just fucking everything without a consequence in the world.
Mhm.
And it's gonna be STDs, but no babies to
Yeah,
abort.
there's gonna be a lot of STDs everywhere.
Well, aren't kids STDs really? You can't get rid of them.
No, that's pets. They're keeping them as pets.
You know what I mean?
Yo,
They're kind of a pain.
You gotta
You
feed
know what I
them.
mean? You got to see a doctor to get one. You know what I mean? It's like it's the same.
I mean, you have to see the doctor. You really don't want to see the doctor.
I mean, yeah, you got to see the doctor. You
Yeah.
know, it's kids are pretty much the same as STD, bro. So
How do y'all feel about that though?
now, see,
The STDs or the
Well, no, the what is it? The legalized
Yeah.
vasectomies.
well, see that as if we think about it, that would be equivalent.
Yeah.
the teen childbirth rate will drop.
Women can't have
Dramatically.
babies. Women can't abort babies, so guys can't ejaculate.
Yeah,
I mean, if you look at it one way,
I mean, they
it's
get
like
a vasectomy and
it's
then
like a
they can
blessing
get
because you'd be like, man, I could fuck all these bitches raw and not have to worry about the consequences, except maybe catching something here and there or a couple things.
See, you know, what, on top of that, what if that's the line that we draw? So, men get a vasectomy at 13, and they can't get it reversed until they get a license to have children.
So how many people would really want a license?
Bro,
Like, I didn't want a license, but at the end of the day, it just
Right.
happened.
I
I
mean,
feel like 80% of the drivers in Texas don't have a license.
I don't have one.
that's why you're not driving.
I drove here.
Yeah, bro, no,
I drove here. And, you know,
No,
people trip out. They're
bro.
like,
no, you didn't drive here.
no, I didn't drive here. That's right.
Exactly.
Allegedly.
Oh, also on Drunk News, we have drivers.
With Ubers.
Ubers.
Yeah.
Wait, I do Lyft. I'm cheap, bro.
Lifting beers.
I drove to court like without a license to go to court
For
for
not having a license.
Yeah. I've done that too. No, you know what? No, I haven't done that. I made my girl drive me. Just in case.
How'd you get here?
Right? Like,
You
how'd
did.
you get here, actually?
Here.
For real.
But now you can just say Uber.
Yeah, yeah. I told him a taxi.
So, like, I park across the street from the court so they don't see me walk out and get in the car and drive.
No, bro. I parked in the front.
We know you don't have a license, Mr. Young.
I parked in the front right next to a
Hey.
cop.
Dang. Bold.
It's less obvious.
What's he gonna do? Pull me over twice?
But it'd be like the less obvious thing to do. Like you parking next to the cop. He's not gonna be looking for the dude that's right next to him.
Exactly.
It's fucking brilliant.
Hidden in plain sight.
Hidden in plain sight. Exactly.
It's like when you're having a party and there's a cop running around. You're like, hey guy, hey you want some food? Come over here.
I offer him a beer. It's more respectful.
Yeah, y'all from beer. You give him all that shit, and then he goes on about his way, eating his fajitas happy.
Exactly.
And then when he gets that call, he's gonna be like, I'm gonna leave them alone. They fed me.
Yeah.
They fed me.
Yeah, we'll go check on it in about an hour.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like
Hey, I hear there was some weird smelling smoke from here. What? That's the weed. Want some?
Yeah.
can you imagine how many? Like,
That's why I couldn't be a cop, bro. I'd be crooked.
I'd be fucking stealing shit,
I'd be crooked.
I'd be crooked as fuck.
and I wouldn't be stealing shit from like good people.
Mhm.
But if you're a drug dealer, and I'm raiding your house and I find $10,000, they're only gonna have 5.
5?
Yeah.
That's generous, bro. I raided the house, not if I'm not.
I gotta come back with some money.
Do you though?
Yeah, that way it looks good and I get a promotion.
No. I'd be like, nothing was found. They got the drop on us. they got the drop on us.
Exactly,
And
they got the
nothing's-
drop on us.
Not me. I'm gonna turn half of it in. That way I look like a good cop. You keep half.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You gotta keep that. You can't just not give
Yeah.
them nothing. You gotta give them something.
Oh, yeah.
They catch you in there with them. No, I was
Hey,
on
the
the
drug
cover.
dealer says he
Yeah.
had
I
like
was on the
20,000.
cover, I
I'm
swear.
like, bro, I don't know what the fuck he's telling you. I only found 5.
I only found 5. That was
He
it.
said like he had like 8 keys. There's only 6. I'm like, I don't know, bro. He probably sold 2. Who knows?
8?
There was a guy that ran out the back. How do you know he didn't take some of it?
Exactly. What he looked like? I don't know. Looked like a drug dealer, bro.
He's like a drug dealer.
ran out the back. He had a duffel bag. Bro.
I'd be crooked as fuck.
That's why I couldn't be a cop, because I would literally be working with the drug dealers. Like, hey,
Bro.
look, just don't sell to kids and don't sell around schools, bro.
Yeah.
You know how many?
And just pay me my tax, and we're good.
You know how many times I've got like pulled over and searched for fucking nothing. I smell weed in the car. I'm like, damn, bro, that's a Black and Mild. No, it's weed. I know what weed smells like. I'm like, apparently you don't, bro. But yeah, go ahead, search my car. We're gonna bring the dog. You sure you ain't hiding anything? Nah, bro, I'm not hiding anything. Fuck up all my shit. The dog's over there sniffing through everything. All right, we didn't find nothing. You could go. I'm like, God damn, that took an hour.
I think the dogs, you don't have to let them in your car either.
So apparently, I didn't know this. Nah, man, I may be wrong, but you know, I'll be watching a lot of TikToks.
Long
And
TikTok.
Unless a K9 unit is present at the moment of your arrest, they can't call a K9 unit over.
Dang.
Yes and no.
So I don't know exactly how it works.
If you say the magic words, "Am I free to go?" and they don't have anything on you,
Mhm.
then you don't have to wait for the K9 unit. If they're like, "I'm gonna bring the K9 unit,"
You got to consent to it.
you got to first. You got to consent to the search.
So, and that's how they get you too.
Mhm.
And a lot of people don't know that. You can tell them no.
Yeah, I don't consent to search.
But if a cop does state that they smell marijuana, there's one cop told me that gives them probable cause.
That as long, if they
so
have
they can
probable
lie and
cause,
be like, I smell marijuana.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can
That's
always
what
say
they
that.
do, yeah.
Or they could just bring the dog over here and make him bark. Oh yeah, there's something in the car. We gotta search it now.
yeah, if they have quote unquote
'Cause I've had that
probable
happen to me.
cause, then they call
Yeah.
the K9, and then you're not free to go. You know what I mean? But if they don't have probable cause, and you say the magic words, "Hey, am I free to go?" Yeah, you're free to go. You know what I mean? Like, I actually got stopped. I was doing a trip up to Oklahoma, and I was going the speed limit, and I got pulled over in one of those no
Sundown towns.
yeah, exactly. no, it wasn't a sundown town, because I made sure I avoid those on my trip. Yeah, I used the green book.
See, that's crazy. I never heard about sundown towns.
Really? See,
Never
that's
heard
one
of the Green Book?
Never heard of the seriously, that was the thing. So it's one of those things where, like, it in black culture, there's certain things that are just normal that no other culture deals with. And sundown towns, Green Book, having the talk, like, that's something that no other culture ever deals with. Like, I have police training. Like, I literally have training on how to deal with the police, and I've had that since I was 8. Because I was a black boy, eventually I would be a black man in America. Everyone in my family had that talk.
I mean, I think we all had that talk too. Even as Mexicans.
Yeah, I would say Mexicans
Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
They
Mexicans.
be,
Really
they,
now.
We
I'm
scared of
sure
it
they
too,
get
bro.
it too.
Like,
Well, see, even now it's getting worse because even look at the vendors. There's been, and then now everybody does it for clout. And there's been where people, I'm gonna say white people, been attacking the vendors. Hey, I don't want this on my, what are they? I don't know if you're the latest one.
Vendors?
Yeah, I mean just the people that says like oranges, simple, fruit on the side of the road.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
You know what I mean? They're being attacked,
Really?
and yeah, dude, it's all over the place. I
Side
mean,
of the road fruit is the best, bro.
that's what
Like,
I.
it was
said.
like that old white man. I think it was in California. He was
There
at
you
the
go, that's what
park
I'm talking about,
feeding
yeah.
the homeless, and like the cops came up and arrested him because he didn't have like a permit to sell food or something.
and that was bullshit.
Wow.
Because I think they just passed a law. You don't need that. I think I may be wrong, but and but again, it's just like stuff like that. They're just attacking people. I'm like, it happens to everybody. It's just in different ways.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Now we get trained, don't look back because then your cop's gonna give you a reason to pull you over.
Yep.
Turn off the lights when we're inside the car because then the cops are gonna pull you over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sit down, don't move. The cops are gonna pull us over.
Exactly. Well,
I always heard that light thing. Don't turn the light on in the car.
Yeah.
I just found out that was a myth.
Yeah, that was a fucking lie.
I was back.
Mom's over there yelling at me. I'm over here looking for a pencil. Turn that shit off.
Yeah. Don't turn on the light. If you get pulled over, don't reach for shit.
So I don't reach for shit. I had a cop yell at me once because he was like, "Hey, I got pulled over. I didn't. As a matter of fact, it's one of the times I got pulled over for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I was coming down on Lancaster. You know how they got the intersections where you can bust a U-turn?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's on the other side. He like busts a quick U-turn and pulls me over instantly.
Mhm.
And I was like, damn, bro, I didn't even he didn't even get behind me for a second. As soon as he started busting a U-turn, the lights came on.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, all right, I was on my way to McDonald's. My fat ass was hungry.
What kind of car was it?
It was my Silverado, 2005 Silverado.
Oh,
All right? This was like 10 years ago.
yeah.
So I was like, all right, whatever, pulled over. I probably got a headlight out or a tail light out. I figured it was something like that.
You might have been driving while Mexican, bro.
Yeah, no, that's what it was.
Okay.
So, you know, I'm like, hey, man, what'd I do? I didn't really do anything. He goes, well, your registration's out. I'm like, bro, look, it's up to date. You see it on my window. Like, how did you even see it? Like, you turned so fast. He goes, oh, well, it came up on my plates whenever I was reading your plates. I was like, but, like, it's dark and like, you literally, it was like the second I passed you. And you just came back around me and pulled me over. Like, how did you type it so fast? He's like, why are you asking so many questions? Just give me your license and give me your insurance. I was like, damn, bro, all right. So I was giving them all my stuff, you know. And I was like, hey, man, the insurance is in my glove compartment. Is it okay for me to reach over there? Get the fucking insurance. I was like, damn. Like, Jesus.
I've done that too. Like, yeah, especially like, you know, like my license, I don't have a license. My ID is in my wallet,
Yeah.
in my back pocket. And it'd be like, oh, do you have some ID? And I'm like, bruh, it's in my back pocket.
Yeah.
Like, let me just get out and you can get it for me, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and like I've met those cops where like you're like so cautious that like it pisses them off. It's just like, bro, they're like bro, I'm not one of those cops. I'm not gonna fucking shoot you. I just want to do my job. And you're just like, yeah, but I don't know if you're one of those cops.
Right.
Just in case.
Nah, he told me the same thing. He's like, why are you so scared of me? I'm like, you just pulled me over for nothing.
Alright.
Like, there's nothing wrong. He goes, oh, well, it's because my system. I'm like, there's nothing wrong, and I'm getting pulled over.
Yeah.
You could go. I'm like, thank God.
Yeah, I've literally said that to cops. Like, you know, when they're just like, hey, why are you so?
Like, why do you look
hesitant?
nervous?
Why are you so nervous? I was
You
like,
know who you are?
I was like, bro, I'm a black man in America. You're a cop. Like this interaction could go bad really quickly. So yeah, I'm not giving you any excuse.
So whenever I get pulled over, I got two attitudes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. No, sir. And I'm going to fucking jail, so I don't give a fuck now.
No,
We're going to talk the whole way in the car.
Now once I know I'm going to jail,
Yeah.
then it's like, okay, yo, fuck it, bro.
Talk my shit.
Like, the whole time, I'm good. They're like, oh, you got warrants. Start handcuffing me. I'm like, ooh, we going to have a conversation in the fucking car, bro. And they're like, what? I literally told the cop that.
Yeah.
And I was sitting in the back of the car. Once he got in the car, I'm like, you know, and they're getting calls all through the radio. I'm like, damn, somebody just got shot. And you sitting here taking me to jail. Great police work, bro. Great fucking police work. He was so fucking mad. He grabbed me out of that car. When they took me to jail, he lifted me from the back. I was like, ah. I'm like,
I've done
I'm
that
not
before.
resisting.
Yeah. It was Grapevine came and like picked me up on like some traffic warrant and stuff, and I was
Yeah.
in the car, and like I was living in Louisville, so they came from Grapevine to Louisville to come get me, and I'm like, bro, somebody's grandma's getting raped right now, and like you're
Hey,
taking
you're
me to jail,
doing
like,
this, bro.
Hey, the
Yeah.
dude was like, yeah, I'm catching a criminal right now. I got you in the back. I'm like, oh, yeah, because I didn't pay a speeding ticket. Good fucking job. You deserve a fucking medal.
Good fucking police
5
work,
gold
man.
stars for you.
You're a cop of the fucking year. You
Cop
just
of the
solved
year,
the
man.
crime.
It's like, imagine this old white lady being raped right now, and you
But
got
you're dealing with me.
Yeah.
You're dealing with me. And if you weren't dealing with me, you'd be able to stop that.
Exactly. Good job, Super Cop.
Good job.
And that's just the asshole in me when I'm going to jail because I know there's nothing else I can do.
Mm-hmm.
And it's probably my fault too, and I probably shouldn't be an asshole. I probably should have took care of those tickets. But at the same time, I'm like, I didn't do nothing. Now I'm going to jail. Like that one time we had to fight at my house, and I walked out of the apartment.
Oh,
and I got
yeah.
bombarded by like 6 cops,
Oh,
and somebody
yeah,
was
yeah.
stealing shit. And they're like, oh, well, he was wearing a black hoodie. I'm like, oh shit, what a coincidence! I got a black hoodie on.
Mm-hmm.
Can you read the description of the suspect? Oh, 6 foot tall black male. I'm like, oh wow. I guess
Yeah,
we solved the
you're going
crime
to-
there.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. I'll never forget that.
And instead of the dude just letting me go, He's like, nah, you're going to jail. You got warrants. I'm like, bitch, I didn't even do nothing.
We caught a hardened criminal.
But then everybody was talking shit to them because I was already handcuffed, and I was
Yeah.
just like, shut up, guys.
Oh, I shut the hell up when he came upstairs. Like,
Everybody
nothing.
quiet after that, except for Rafa.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was
You
talking when I was
fucking
upstairs.
pigs.
I was talking shit, but then as soon as they went up, I'm like, I ain't seen nothing, Your Honor. Just
How are you doing, officer?
How you doing tonight? You okay, sir?
need a water.
That's me when I get pulled over. I'm like, how you doing, sir? You all right? I'm doing okay. All right. I'm gonna be the nicest guy. You want to know anything? I'll tell you everything. I ain't gonna hide shit from you because at the end of the day, it'd probably make you mad if I did.
Bro, I
cooperate.
don't say shit, bro. Like it just, you ask me a specific question, I give you that specific answer, and I shut the fuck up.
Hell, not me. I'll have a conversation with him.
And I
We gonna talk.
I had my hands on the fucking 10 and 2 on the fucking steering wheel. I ain't bro. I'm
Look.
not reaching for shit.
This is how bad my luck is with cops. Me and Johnny.
Yeah.
And Johnny's a tattooed neck, face, hands. You know, I'm already tattooed bad enough. He's got MOB on his neck. You know, that's my boy. So he used to have a Cadillac, a green one, a DeVille. So you know we're leaving work and we're going to the store.
Y'all just look affiliated.
Yeah, we look like we're. Yeah, I get it. So you know we pulled into the store and we parked, but a cop was like right behind us as soon as we left work, and the store's like literally a block away. So the whole time he was following us to the store, he was checking up the plates, looking at us, and we both get out the car. They get out the car, and he literally walks up to us. He goes, "Hey, who's Stacy?" And I'm like, and then my boy, he's like, "That's my wife." Oh, you sure that's her car? He's like, "Yeah." You know, just like we haven't even done nothing.
Yeah.
We pulled into the store. We were gonna buy a snack and a drink, and he's just looking at us from head to toe, questioning us, and I get that kind of shit all the time. And I get it. I look a certain way. I'm not even mad about it.
Yeah, you do.
But at the end of the day, I'm just like, really?
I mean, when you be walking up, if I don't recognize you right away, bro, I'm locking my doors, bro. I just do.
I mean, I'm only gonna steal a couple dollars, bro.
I know you, and I still lock my doors.
I'm just saying.
I'm not that bad.
So something the bad guy would say, he said, I'm not bad.
Yeah.
Lock my doors. I don't give a shit. You're not
I
going
do.
to rob me.
Exactly.
Hey, politicians rob us all the time, and we don't do
Damn
nothing
right.
about that.
bro. Bro, so where I'm working at, right? You know, I'm working in the prisons and stuff, right? So it's like I don't get like a lot of interaction, you know, with the inmates, but every now and then, you know, in passing and stuff like that, like, you know what I mean?
They don't pay attention to you.
Well, they do, but they don't. You know what I mean? Like, because the thing is, like, you know, I'm doing something that's helping them out.
Yeah.
So like they know who I am, but they don't fuck with me. You know, it's not like I'm installing cameras, bro. So, quick story. I was talking to the dudes that installed the cameras, bro. They got shitted on like so bad. Like the inmates and stuff like that, they would try to like shake
They're
their
like
ladders.
snitches. And,
They would try to like, you know, mess with their tools and stuff like that because they were installing cameras.
Yeah.
Dang.
You know what I mean? So I'm not doing cameras.
What do you
know?
do? What do you install in jail?
So I'm there. The inmates are gonna get tablets now, so they'll be able to do like video calls. They'll be able to.
Is that why all those motherfuckers live
voicemails
streaming
and
on
stuff like
TikTok?
Well, no, they got phones.
No,
and
they
stuff
got
like
phones
that.
in
They
there.
got phones, but they'll be able to
Where do
live
they keep
stream.
the phone at?
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple dudes in there, but anyway, so now they'll be able to do it from their actual tablets and stuff like that. They'll be able to live stream and Facebook and all that kind of shit. They have to pay for that shit, but instead of
You
trying
mean families have to pay for that shit?
yeah. So instead of having to sneak in a phone to do all that kind of shit, they'll actually get tablets to be able to do all that shit
But that's brilliant. You know why?
because they get money.
Yeah, they get more money.
Well,
Heck yeah.
certain companies get money.
Yeah, now they can tax them. The prison system gets money. The private prison system get money.
Yeah.
Not even the government
Like
ran
when you
prison.
like put
Bro.
money on
Private
commissary, you gotta put money on somebody's what's
Somebody's
it called?
books.
Data. Yeah. I
Yeah.
need some more data on my tablet. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
Bro, they're gonna. I know they're gonna hit them up.
Hit
for
that JPay.
But
Put some more.
I need some minutes.
I need some gigabytes.
Yeah, I need some more gigs.
exactly, bro. I trade you some cigs for some gigs, bro.
Yo, some inmate YouTube channels. That's gonna be crazy,
Bro.
Oh, that's gonna be entertaining as shit. Because
Yeah,
I'd be
funny
scrolling
shit.
through TikToks to the lives,
Yeah.
especially when I was working at night.
Uh-huh.
I'd be scrolling, and then I see the prison guys. Hey man, y'all hit my JPay. I need some snacks. Come on, y'all help me out. And there's people that would be watching and be like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna send you this, or you know,
Bro, so
internet's going wild everywhere.
last week, I forgot to tell you guys. So last week, so they have like a regional, they call it a regional shakedown team, right?
Oh
They
man.
literally go from like prison to prison and like strip everybody's stuff, like go through search everybody's stuff,
ransack it.
bro. Like there's a whole squad that each region they go from unit to unit, right? So they showed up in my unit, bro. The first day they found 14 cell phones.
Dang.
Bruh.
Everybody was in there just texting,
Bro.
TikToking, Facebook posting.
Facebook posting, bro. And these aren't like
It's like
these
they
aren't-
got a phone when they got there though, with their outfit.
bro, these and the thing is, I was talking to one of the regional dudes. Like these aren't like your track phones and stuff, like, bro. Like these is like iPhones and shit, bro. Like Samsungs, Galaxies and shit.
They got that high quality video
Bro.
on TikToks, bro.
Yo.
But it's
This is like them big Samsung phones. Like, bro, how did you
How
shoot
did
this
you
in?
put this shit
Where did
in
this
there?
just come from?
Where
And-
did this
and-
come from, bro?
And that thing is like that.
How did you fit this?
How did you?
Right?
My
Like-
question is, did you loot it up first?
Yo.
I had a dude that worked with me that was in jail for like since he was 17.
Mm.
You know, and he's my age. So back when we were 17, we had the Nokia phones, bro, or the
Yeah.
fucking open up flip phones, you know,
Yeah.
the razors and shit.
Yeah.
We didn't have all this touchscreen stuff.
Mhm.
And this was like maybe 5 years ago. So, you know, touchscreen technology was still fairly fucking
Fairly
new.
new, yeah.
So when this fool got out of jail, he seen a touchscreen phone. He was like, man, this shit's crazy. It's like fucking magic. And it shows you
Blew
how
his mind.
how much, like he said they had phones in there, but it was the older Nokias.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, yeah, we had the little Nokias with snake and shit on it, you know?
Mhm.
He's like, the kind I used to use when I was like 17. He's like, I remember that shit. And now you see motherfuckers just live streaming and shit, and they got that good quality.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, so they'll be able to do that. So because of the work we're doing. So
Hey, and the bitches go crazy on them lives too.
they
Oh,
do.
Yeah, them bitches be fucking just like
They
drooling over those
do.
dudes.
And that would probably that would like decrease the number of like inmate rapes and stuff because now they have access to porn.
I mean, or it might
Supposedly.
increase it.
I know, right? So now you got these dudes, you know, watching all this kind of shit, bro. So
It fuels them some more. Like, oh, I just watched some porn. You're really gonna get it now.
No, they
you're
got,
really gonna do
they
it.
got that Peter soft in the water, bro.
Right. Make your Peter soft. Get the Fifi. What?
Get the
What?
Fifi
Get
out.
the Fifi.
I drank water. I don't want to use it today.
No, bro, that's how you kill kids, bro.
Mhm.
That's how you kill kids.
That's how you kill them kids.
Exactly. It's illegal.
It's illegal.
So, but yeah, that's considered what did the guard told me? That's considered abuse of state property. Seriously, jerking off. in
Oh
prison.
wow.
It's considered abuse of state property.
What?
For real. Jerking off, tattoos, that kind of shit.
Dang. Oh, because you're like property of the state, like
Exactly.
when you're an inmate.
Yep,
Dang.
bro. He told me that shit. I'm just like,
That is like the government regulating men's bodies, like they're trying to regulate women's bodies.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like, look, just keep
See-
just keep the government out of our bodies, bro.
I think that would just make it more exciting for me, though.
Mm.
It's like I'm not supposed to be doing this.
But I'm doing it
Guilty
anyway.
pleasure.
So right.
I'm so naughty.
I hope I don't get caught.
I'm abusing myself right now. Abuse me.
That's how you end up on those weird tabs on Pornhub, bro. That's how you do it.
Tell you,
start
bro, I
that
don't make
thing.
it past page 1.
I'm
Video
not gonna
2.
lie though, like I
Video
watch
two, the
porn.
fucking right here.
Because
to-
I might not like the first one.
Right?
Yeah, I watch porn to watch stuff that isn't normal for me.
Mm.
You know, like for instance, you know, like every girl I've ever had relations with has been like a woman of color, you know. So like when I go to like porn sites,
He looking for the
I
white
like,
girls.
I like watching old white women. Heck yeah,
Yeah.
like white milfs.
He's like,
like
oh, the
that.
white mills.
Yeah, yeah.
White,
Like fine ass,
white busty mills.
like
Right.
fine
Something
ass
is probable.
45-year-old white women. Like hell yeah. It's new to me. Like yo, this is
He's like,
exciting.
That's
Wait,
what I
is
used to
that-
dream about when I was younger.
Is that
Yeah.
Meryl Streep? Hell yeah,
For real.
bro. So you know, on top of that, bro, like when I was younger, like in my 20s and stuff like that, I would watch a lot of like MILF porn, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's what it is, yo.
But
MILF
now that I'm older, these MILFs are like
Yeah.
my age now.
MILFs are your thing now. Like
Mills are your
or my age. So
Yeah.
it was just like, so it wasn't necessarily that I was like attracted to older women. I was just attracted just to women in my age bracket.
So now you're like that old creep that's watching like teeny boppers and stuff.
But see, that's the thing though. Is like I'm not watching the teeny boppers. I'm still watching the MILF stuff.
Like,
But
Oh,
just,
man.
but
Yeah.
they just my age.
Or like
now.
since like your age went up, your age preference went up. So you're watching gilfs now.
Hey, they're gilfs now, bro.
Bro.
It's like
That's funny.
it's, when you have kids, it changes your perspective on things.
It does.
Like I don't want to see no fucking young bitches getting fucked.
Yeah,
Mhm.
for real.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like, yeah, them like small, like little perky breasts. I don't like it. I like the ones with the miles on them. Like when they're
Yeah.
riding. They're
I like
bouncing,
a mild tag.
Mild tan.
Mild tag.
Mild
Mild
tag?
on the
Sag,
titties.
yeah.
They can't be like too high up because then you know they're fake. They
Yeah.
gotta be sitting right.
Exactly.
Like it's like when they're lying down, it should fall into the armpits.
Yeah, like
Just
it should spread
natural,
open a
yeah.
little bit.
You know.
Looks natural.
Exactly.
And I'm not gonna lie, that looks cool. Like when they're like laying on their back and you're going, and they're both doing like that.
Right?
It's like, dang,
For the
that-
people at home, he's doing this motion. He's
For the
doing
people
this
that are
motion.
listening, he's doing
Them
it.
things
Yeah.
are bouncing
He's doing the
around like
circle,
this.
you know.
But I bet you a lot of people knew what I was talking about.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guys, they were like,
The guys knew.
Picture it.
The guys knew.
Guys rubbing one out and like, yeah.
Yeah, the guys knew. Yeah.
Tell me more.
Shout out to Carl who's rubbing one out right now. So it's Carl, you know.
like Kendrick says, I want the ass with the stretch marks.
Right?
Heck
Exactly.
yeah. Tiger stripes.
You know?
Them tiger
You're
stripes.
a tiger, baby. You're a tiger.
Like
And not them fake asses. I want some real asses.
bro, I saw a chick with
Because
BBLs
them
the other
BBLs
day.
are fucking, they're getting out of hand.
They're getting out of hand,
Bitches
bro.
looking like bumblebees.
Bro, the
Yeah.
Brazilian butt lift, bro. I saw a chick come through the. Actually, I passed her on the way. She was apparently visiting somebody in the prison, and she had the BBLs, and I was like, bro, like what? It just looks weird.
They look stiff and like they hurt.
Yeah, it doesn't look comfortable.
Exactly. I
It
mean,
doesn't
'cause
look like something I would like to lay on.
she had like a little itty bitty waist,
That makes sense.
little
Nah,
ass
I
like
get you, I'm
little
just
ass
laughing.
calves, little ass thighs,
Like a
big
bumblebee.
old ass, bro.
Like an ant. Like the ants
She
from
looks like an ant from
Bugs Life.
Oh,
From
yeah,
Bugs
with,
Life,
the
bro.
little bulb on their butt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I
Like,
went to a
with the
strip club
sticks.
once, and like this chick, like you could tell she just like had her ass and titties done because like you can still see like the line where they like cut them open.
Bro.
Yeah, and it was like weird. Like
Oh
they,
yeah,
like,
and that like they be trying to hide it, but
scar
that
tissue.
fucking line is like all at the bottom of the
it's like
titty.
and it leads up to the nipple, and then the nipple looks weird. Like I'm like, oh, no,
Yeah.
that's nasty.
And then you see the botched one where the nipple's a little bit too much to the right.
Yeah.
It fucking looks cross-eyed.
See, I don't get it, bro. Like there's a lot of women, and the thing is, like, when they age, like it just looks so much worse. Plastic surgery looks so bad when they age.
And then also too, a lot of women, when they age, they look so much better.
yes, they do.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just me or the age I'm in, but like, you know, when they're young, they're like all
They're pretty.
thin and
But then they
tight.
grow up to
But
be-
when they get older, you know, the hips spread out a little bit more. They get a little thicker, and it's like, fuck
Fine.
yeah.
Bro, I'm gonna admit this. Y'all don't tell nobody.
Hold on, let me turn your mic up.
Yeah.
So we can hear you right.
Y'all don't tell nobody, but I didn't like Christina Aguilera until a couple years ago.
She
Yeah.
got thick.
Yeah.
She's
Oh, yeah.
fun as
Like,
fuck right
hell
now.
yeah.
I didn't like
But when
Rihanna.
she first came out,
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah.
nah.
Same way I felt about Rihanna. Young, skinny Rihanna from
yeah.
fucking Umbrella.
Yeah.
No. Thick Rihanna? Boy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thick Rihanna can get it.
See, that's why I like thick Chloe, bro. I don't like skinny.
I don't
Chloe.
like Skinny Chloe. Skinny Chloe looks funny to me.
Yeah, but
Thick Chloe was amazing. Yeah, Thick Chloe, I could.
That was my girl, bro.
Yeah.
She could get it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. You know.
She just looks weird now. Like,
Exactly.
how can you have that fat of an ass and a gap?
That's what gets me.
And you got
bro.
the thigh gap too? Like,
You got the thigh gap
She's
and
an alien, bro.
But like, look at Ricky Lake. Like, she did the opposite. Like, she was fat and she
Mhm.
lost a little weight. Now she's like thick and curvaceous.
yeah.
I like
I ain't
Or-
seen Ricky Lake in.
Man, I know I'm about to say Ricky Lake.
Like, this will hit us with Ricky
Yo, hold
Lake.
on,
Like,
bro.
what's Ricky Lake looking like now?
Where's-
Like,
where's- Yeah, what's she looking at now, bro? So it's kind of like well, I don't know if I should say this. I
what?
shouldn't say it.
Say what?
Oh, she's
I can't
still
You can always say it.
I could say it.
say it.
Should I say it?
Get canceled.
Okay. I've always had a thing for Kelly Clarkson.
Ew, nah. She looks like Miss Piggy now.
Okay.
I seen the Kelly Clarkson show and she.
Right, but hear me out though. Hear me out,
I had
Okay.
I have a thing for Adele.
bro.
Adele's a cute big girl.
Uh-huh.
Demi Lovato.
Wait, binary Demi Lovato?
No, that one back then. Just,
Right? Ain't she like a crackhead
No,
transgender now or something?
Non-binary.
Non-binary. My bad.
Non-binary.
Yeah.
Non-binary
Lovato.
Demi?
She can still get it, bro.
Yeah, now she's just.
I mean, I can understand. You
well,
got,
not back then, but.
I know, even now, like, you got the
No,
lesbian
no,
haircut.
she got
Y'all both could be
Yeah,
less.
I know who like I like who isn't like a popular opinion.
What's that?
Lady Gaga.
Bro,
She drives me
she is-
crazy.
She
No,
is
no.
fine
Like
as
she's
all
gotten attractive,
outdoors.
right?
She's fine.
Man.
She
Like,
looks
remember like when she
good.
first came out, people were like, oh, she's a man, she's a man. But I'm like,
Bro.
No, when she
No.
first came out, I thought she was hot.
I thought she was
Yeah.
out too.
No.
And then
I
later
think
on in life,
that's-
I'm like, I kept on looking at her face, and I'm like,
nah. I think she got hotter now.
I see,
Yes.
nah, I mean, not me.
She kind of grew into it.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
kind of the opposite. I'm like, I could do without. I could do without her.
You can do it out now.
People found out she didn't have a penis. She's no longer
I
hot.
don't want her.
I don't
You
want
know
There's
what?
no reason.
I understand, bro.
And you're like, wait, she's really a woman? Ugh.
Ugh. What do I want that for?
She's a woman. Ew.
Ew.
You?
She's got a vagina.
No, thank you.
No.
Dude, thank you.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, bro. Y'all are
I'll
wild,
make a
bro.
shirt that says vagina. No, thank you.
No, thank you.
Oh,
That would
shit.
sell.
It probably would.
The gay community.
100%, bro. 100% it would sell.
I'm gonna put that in the idea book.
That's right. See, that's and that's the thing. I think the vast majority of people, just to throw some shit out there, but I think the vast majority of people like they really don't give a fuck what you're into. You know what I mean? Whether you're into dudes, chicks, non-binary, whatever, bro. Like it's
Whatever you want. Shit.
it's whatever you want to do. You know
But
what
have
I mean?
y'all seen there are like I don't know how true it is, but I've been seeing like some like pictures from Twitter and stuff like that. Like people are trying to find a loophole for pedophilia.
Yeah.
That's
seen
where I
that?
draw the line.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's
That's where I draw
unacceptable.
the line. Like, come on, man. Like, I've never understood how can a grown person look at a kid and be like, yeah.
That's the reason I can't like date a midget. Like, they look like stubby little kids.
Well, I
Like,
don't know, bro.
They scare me.
It's,
Yeah.
Some of them are thick though.
They look like them.
This was like the midgets be having them thick asses.
Some of them are thick though.
Dude.
And my dick will look huge.
They look huge. See it from space. I'm just saying, Okay,
Yeah, smash a midget.
bro.
Why
has
not?
Who hasn't, bro?
Yo.
Check that off the bucket list, bro. Done,
Manuel, would you smash a midget?
Nah, bro, I can't. This is,
Mm-mm.
I couldn't.
You sure?
bro.
Positive.
I don't
Those
believe. I don't
fingers
believe you're
and
telling
toes.
the truth.
I couldn't because it reminds me of a kid.
Yeah,
Bro,
So that's
those-
why I was
and
like,
those
no.
fingers and toes kind of creep
Yeah,
me out.
He's like the little fingers and toes.
Yeah.
Bro, anybody shorter than you would be.
See, now when you talk
classified as
about
a
it like that, I want to say no now. Never thought about it that
What?
way.
what? They have weird fingers and toes.
No, it's like they got little fingers and toes, and I'm like,
That's what
Yeah.
freaks me out. They're
And they're
really
like-
good. Yeah.
And they move like this.
Do that again, bro. Do that again.
Like, come here.
Oh,
Okay, we're gonna have to talk, buddy. We're gonna have a talk, buddy.
They got a weird little walk though.
So Roe versus Wade.
Yep. So
Oh, was that the subject?
with that being said, though, everything has to come to an end. And this conversation.
Goat titties and midget porn. That's what we
Goat
got out of.
and midget porn. All
Yeah.
right.
That's what we got out of today.
What do you got to say, man?
Nothing. If you need fucking milk for your baby, goats. Goats is the way to go.
Ghost is waiting.
Goat titties. Feed your babies.
Bro, there's recipes out there for for formula, bro. Like, make sure you do your research.
Or just breastfeed. I mean, if you can. I mean,
Exactly. But
it's healthy. It's natural.
exactly. You know what I mean? G Money.
Yo.
Yeah.
My body, my choice.
Boy.
No vasectomy for me.
Yeah.
Hey, would you get a vasectomy now that you got 3 kids?
It's crazy. Like, family members are pressuring me, like, more and more. It's crazy. And I'm thinking, like, I probably will. I'm not gonna lie.
I kind of want to, so I can fuck raw now.
Yeah. And I heard that, like, it actually,
You
like,
fucking wrong now.
I heard, like, it has, like, benefits to it, you know? So, like, yeah, I heard you get harder, and then you don't have the risk and, threat of pregnancy repercussions and all that.
It gets harder, though?
I think that's more of a mental thing, but yeah.
Yeah, it might be a
I've heard
mental
about,
thing, yeah.
but I've heard of that.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I've heard of that. You know what I mean? Because
Like, you're better now.
yeah, because you don't have that pressure behind you.
I'm thinking about it one day, maybe. I don't know.
We'll talk about it.
And I feel I'm going to be famous one day. So, like, I'm going to have a mistress here or two. And they be
Exactly.
like, oh,
He's like, I'm gonna have
pregnant.
a couple mistresses.
Like, it's
Well,
not
No,
mine.
you're not, bitch.
Right? No,
Hey,
you're not.
But if you're rich and famous, you'll still have access to abortions, bro. Don't worry about it.
That's real.
You know what I mean?
Plan B, plan
Exactly.
Plans. Rashad, you need
C. I'm
to-
just kidding.
No. Thank you to my brothers. You guys killed it. G Money on the ones and twos. Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody who for listening to us, voicing your opinion. Appreciate that. Shout out to Dookie Plays.
Duke.
Big Dookie's. He's always a big supporter. Stuff like that. Shout out to everybody who's been supporting us on Cash App. Cash App, the Cancel Show. Thank you so much for all you guys listening to us. If you didn't catch an episode, you can catch an old episode, catch our new episodes, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, anywhere that podcasts are being heard. Also our YouTube. Merch is available. So hit us up what you need.
Buy some shit. Make me some money, man.
Exactly.
Motherfuckers tired of working.
So, any size and stuff like that, we'll get it to you. So, again, these are just our opinions. You got your own. They're like assholes. They're ready to be fucked. So,
I don't. Wait, what?
Whoa. God.
Fudge packing?
whatever you're into, bro.
That being said, peace.
Don't be a dick.
Fudge packing.
If you're expecting 4 white boys, then you're wrong. What we do have is 4